Welcome to another video of A Roman Racing. In today's video, we are going to be installing Diode fog lights SS3. So we are here once again at Nick's garage, working on his 2015 STI. Last video we did our little halos for the hella horns, right? And then now we actually have the bumper off of the STI because we are going to be installing the fog lights. These fog lights are plug and play. All you got to do is just take off the bumper, or actually you don't have to take off the bumper, but we have. It's just all you have to do is just take off your stock fog lights and install the new fog lights. So we have the bumper already off because we were actually working on something else. But you don't have to take off the bumper like I said, and we are going to be taking off stock fog lights and we are going to be installing the new Diode fog lights. Alright, so this is one side of the fog lights. This is what comes with the set. Of course you got the fog light, you have the little bracket. This bracket of course goes into the fog light and then it screws in just like the stock fog light. There's just only two screws to screw into the bumper, and then two screws to screw this bracket into the fog light, and it also comes with the hardware right here. Alright, so Nick is installing the bracket right there. Before you do that, there is little holes on the side right here. You can see the nut of the screw is in there. Then you put the bracket over it, and then the screw goes into the little side right there, and that's how you just screw it. Pretty simple, very easy. It's absolutely not hard at all. So screwing it there, he's going to tighten up pretty tight, but in a way that you can kind of move it, just enough friction where you can force it, because it does have to angle just a tiny little bit down, because if not you can be blinding everybody. Diode also sends like a little important little notice that it does says exactly the same thing. It'll have just a small little gap on the bottom because it has to be angled downward. And that's it. See, pretty much tighten it up and you're good to go. Alright, so take off the stock fog light. There's only two bolts on the two sides, and that is what Nick is doing right now. One bolt there, and the other bolt comes off pretty easy, and all you gotta do is just pull it backwards and it'll come off. Very easy, very nice. And there you go. See, super simple, super simple. Now with the new one in, with the Diode ones in, I think it's easy to, the bracket is a little bigger, so it's like you see just a tiny little bit of thing there. What I'll do is, probably put the bolts in first a little bit, and then we kind of try to squeeze it, like kind of pull this little plastic so that it actually fits the brackets into the little holes. There's like two little holes in there, and that notches that these two sides of the bracket will go in. Alright, so we are definitely running out of light, but that's there you go, that's the fog light. And let me show you the front real quick, the side. Okay. The fog light is right there. So now what we're gonna do is just take the bumper, put it right back into the car, and that's it. And then it's dark outside, so we can get some shots real quick on the outside, and that's then the video will be done. Out here, so bear with me. It's there you go, the fog lights are on, and that's it. That's pretty much what you got. So installation is pretty simple because it is really plug and play. Just take off, put on, plug it in. Sorry for the wind, it's a little windy, it's freezing, it's in the teens, but the windshield is pretty cold and I was not prepared for this cold weather. So that's it for this today, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.